good, everybody? You're here with your girl, Ellen Roxon. I know I've been gone for a few weeks, you guys, but we are back and better. So I hope you guys are ready for the new season and what I have in store for you guys. I hope everybody's been doing good, enjoying the last bit of summer that we do have left, and, still making sure to stay safe, with this crazy COVID time, you guys. But before I get into today's episode, I am going to take a quick little break just so that you guys have time to get comfortable, grab a snack. So we'll be right back in a few minutes, you guys.
Do you believe you could host an entertaining, engaging, and thoughtful weekly show? Or are you a business person or entrepreneur interested in building a brand for yourself? Can you connect with an audience and have strong social media skills? If so, the GBCam Network would love to invite you to join our team. We're looking for driven, genuine folks who are willing to work hard as an independent broadcaster. If this sounds like you, come join our team. For more information, email your resume to career@gbkm.fm. That is career, CAREER, at gbkm.fm. It's time to turn your passion into a career. Do you believe you could host an entertaining...
What's good, everybody? If you're just tuning in, you're here with your girl Ellen Roxon on my show Talkk Dat Talkk that airs every Fridays here on GBCam FM at 12 p.m. If you guys don't know, my show is about me talking to millennials from all over who are on the rise to fame and success. So if you guys want to be interviewed, make sure you guys definitely holla at me. You guys can hit me up through Instagram at Talkk Dat Talkk Media, or you guys can hit me through my email that's linked on my page as well. Also, be sure to give us a follow at GBCamFM on Instagram as well, you guys, so you guys can stay connected and see what we're up to and keep updated. But without further ado, you guys, I'm going to introduce you guys to my guest, which is Miss Tavia. She is a business owner for an aesthetics and cosmetic clinic. How are you today, babe?
I'm good. How are you, my love?
I'm good. So, just to get right into it, what inspired you to want to open your own business?
So my biggest inspiration for starting my own business would have to have been my mom. She had me when she was really young, and so I was able to watch her start her own business from the ground up. Wow. She started it maybe when I was 7 or 8 years old. Wow. I learned from her basically from a young age, and we would go down to Lakeshore and pass out her business cards and do stuff like that, and so I just knew from then. I was like, yeah, this is it. I definitely have to start my own.
And what made you decide to want to get into aesthetics and cosmetics?
So I was always into beauty. As a kid, I was always on YouTube watching tutorials, just kind of playing with aesthetics and stuff like that, whether it be nail art, lash extensions, stuff like that. Yeah. So I was always into that, and then as I got older, I actually got super into skincare and the medical aspect of aesthetics, right? Yeah. So I really loved body contouring, laser hair removal, stuff like that. Yeah. So I knew once I could make a career out of it, I had to jump right in.
No, for sure. That's awesome. That's so awesome. So what would you say was the most challenging part when starting up your business?
I would say the most challenging part of being a business owner is everything is your problem. Remember when we worked together, it was we'd be oh, that's not in my job description. Everything is in my job description now. So I have to make sure that everything's up to par. I have to make sure that everything's running smoothly. And it's a lot sometimes.
For sure. I can only imagine. Yeah. What was the process like when starting up your business?
So the process was basically I obviously had to make sure that I had all of my certifications, all of my stuff like that, my training. So that was what I did first. And then after that, the next step was obviously finding a location. That was probably one of the most challenging parts too. Yeah. Just because that's a really big deal. When opening a storefront, making sure that you have the right location is really important. It could hurt your business or it can help your business, right? 100%. So I ended up finding a really nice location in Kleinburg. Yeah. It was a brand new location too. I was the first to ever be in there. Wow. So I got to construct it from the ground up. I got to do everything. Awesome. And they're actually building so many more homes around that area too. Okay. So more customers coming up.
More clientele for sure.
Yes, ma'am.
How was it when picking your location? Was there any other locations that you were kind of humming and hawing
Yes,
between?
actually.
Yeah?
So I had 2 locations. The one that I'm at now, and there was one in Toronto.
Oh,
so
wow.
it's completely like 2 opposite ends, but like literally, I'm so happy that I picked the one that I did, because if I picked the one in Toronto, I don't think I'd be doing as well as I am right now.
No, that's good. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Can you ever see yourself maybe opening up a second one?
Yes, that's obvious. That is definitely the plan. I would love to expand and open a few more locations. A few, not just one, a couple more. But yes, I would love to open some more locations.
That's awesome. How does it feel being, a young, not only business owner, but a young Black woman who is a business owner? How does that feel?
Honestly, it feels amazing. Like, it feels like, I just feel like I'm off to such a great start because I am so young. I feel like it's only up from here. You know what I mean? Like, I can only do great things now because I've already set myself up at this young age, and it just makes me like so excited for my future, honestly. And being a young Black woman as well, like I have to put on for my melanated queens.
Yes, baby, yes. So how was it finding people to kind of work for you? Because I know, of course, you have a nurse that does a lot of like the lip injections and stuff like that you guys provide. How was that process?
So that was actually like, coincidentally, I actually knew her my whole life.
Oh,
the nurse practitioner that I had started with. So it was really easy in that aspect, but I am actually looking for another one as well because I want to have 2 in there.
Okay, so make sure you guys hit her up.
Hit me up if you are a nurse injector and you're looking to, have your own workspace in a prestigious Kleinburg area. I have a spot for you.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Do you feel like you want to maybe kind of expand even more from what you do now? Because I know you do body contouring, you do eyelashes, you do facials. Is there anything else that you kind of want to add to the roster as well?
Yeah, so I am actually in the process of starting my own product line as well.
Oh, wow.
Yes, so I am looking to see that expand too. Like, I'm working on one specific thing right now, but I want to have multiple products, so that's definitely my next step.
That's awesome. That's dope.
Yeah.
So with this cosmetic line that you're talking about, how has that process been like? What do you kind of have going for that already?
So it's tough because it's very difficult to choose a vendor or to make sure that you have good quality products. And obviously I'm testing out the products on myself because I would never sell anything that I wouldn't use myself. So that's a process as well. I have to test it out for a few months at least just to see how it actually works. I'm not just gonna put it on my face for like one day and then just be like, oh, this looks good. Like I have to actually see what the long-term benefits of it are. So
For sure.
It's a tedious process, but I love it.
For sure.
I love it.
How is it balancing, being a business owner, being young, and, having time for yourself? What is that like for you?
Honestly, it's very hard because I always feel like there's something else that I can do to be working. Like, it's hard for me to just stop and be like, But at the same time, it's like, I promote self-care and taking care of yourself, right? Coming to the salon to get a facial or coming to, do whatever for yourself. So I kind of have to remind myself to practice what you preach. Like, if you're preaching self-care, then you obviously have to take a minute for yourself every now and then, right?
For sure, for sure. So how was it with having help as, starting up your business? Do you feel like you got a lot of support, a lot of help from your family and stuff?
Like I said, my mom is superwoman to me, and she helped me out so much. Honestly, like, without her, it would have been just 10 times worse. Like, I know it would have been so much more difficult for me. Like, even in simple things, like if I had a question about things, just to have somebody to go to, somebody that's right there, and and she's so smart. She knows what she's talking about. I trust her. She's just like, I love her.
Oh, that's so good. That's really good. It's awesome that you're getting support. I feel like a lot of young Black business owners kind of struggle in that department to get support and have people actually buying their products or doing anything that they can to support. So that's awesome that you have a good support system. Do a lot of your friends and people come to you as well?
Yeah. All my friends, they all come to me. I love them. I think that's very important too. When you're starting something, it's very important to have a good group of people around you to make sure that they're supporting you, they're uplifting you, they're promoting your stuff.
Yeah.
It's very, very important because it takes a village. Like,
Yeah.
realistically, you can't do everything yourself, and you do need the help.
No.
You know, so
100%.
I am so appreciative and thankful for everybody that supports me.
Yes. Keep on supporting you guys.
Yes.
Okay? Now, I know that there's a lot of like licensing and all that type of stuff that goes into what you're doing, especially considering that you have, you know, you're doing kind of almost medical stuff as well. What was that process like?
So that process took about a year for all my aesthetics training.
Okay.
So it wasn't too long, but the good thing about that too is that some of my courses I was able to take online. So I was able to pace myself as well, which is a better learning environment for me.
Yeah.
I don't really like do well in situations where I feel like there's a lot of pressure, or I have like a lot of deadlines, or I have like, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it was really good for me in terms of it being online.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. So do you feel like it was like a really hard process going through all the licensing and stuff like that, considering that, you know, it has to do a lot of stuff within the medical field and all that? Do you feel like anything was difficult at all for you?
No, only because I feel like I did my research before I jumped right into it, you know? So I knew like this would be the best place to go for my laser training, or this would be the best place to go for facials or aesthetics, you know? Like I knew kind of where I wanted to go already. So I wasn't lost. Like it wasn't like, oh, like I don't know where to start type thing, you know? So it was pretty good. And I had like really good professors and teachers and stuff, so I wouldn't change a thing, honestly.
That's awesome. So what exactly do you do at the clinic?
So I am the master esthetician at my clinic. I do all of the facials, the laser treatments, laser hair removal, body contouring, spider vein removal, eyelash extensions.
Oh, wow.
What else am I missing?
She does it all.
I do it all. I do it all.
Okay, well, we actually have a clip here for you guys of her actually giving one of her clients a facial. So let's see right here, you guys. Awesome. So yeah, I know you guys saw that clip of her giving a facial, you guys. So definitely make sure that you guys check her out. Go to her clinic, you guys. Make sure you guys support. Where can everybody like find your inquiries and stuff like that?
Yeah, so you can inquire on our Instagram page as well. So it's at Xenia Aesthetics. Or you can go to our website, xeniaesthetics.com, or you can also shoot me an email, info@xeniaesthetics.com.
Awesome. So how did you actually come up with your name, Xenia Aesthetics?
So the name actually comes from Greek mythology, which I've always been interested in. Basically, it's just, so in those times, they had thought that the gods had traveled amongst one another, but disguised as strangers. So it was very important to be hospitable and to be courteous to everybody you meet. The guest exchange and the interaction, basically it was just the importance of bestowing guest friendship and to just, you know, create strong relationships with people. So I wanted to incorporate that into my business. Like when you come to my clinic, you're not just getting a service done. You know, you're interacting with me, you're getting to know me, I'm getting to know you, we're creating a relationship. So I definitely wanted to incorporate that in my name.
That's awesome. I actually really love that.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, that's really nice. I feel like a lot of times people come up with, you know, names and it doesn't really have much meaning. Or it's kind of whatever. So that's honestly nice to know that you have such a strong meaning behind that, for sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so speaking on also schooling, what would you say was maybe the hardest thing for you to learn?
The hardest thing to learn. I would say, honestly, like in terms of like my facial training, I had to like really like know the anatomy of the skin and like every single one of its layers and the sub layers in those layers and stuff like that. So it wasn't hard, but that was probably like one of the most like I guess, difficult things to learn, but like it was just because there's a lot to it. Like it's not just, you know, your skin. Like there's way more to it. Way more.
For sure, I can only imagine. And what would you say was probably the easiest thing for you to get a grasp of?
The easiest, I think, would be the body contouring. I just got right into it. Once I started, it was second nature to me. It was so easy for me.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, you guys, well, we're going to take a quick little break, and when we come back, there'll be more conversation with me and Tavia, you guys, so stay tuned.
Do you know who you are? What is your name?
Sometimes you wonder why and wonder how. Don't be alone. Just stay calm, cause even if you choose or not to.
My child, recite the words of this ancient mythology. The wisdom I disperse in this verse, no apology. Memorized to keep you from evil theology. For you, the Dakahuya denied your equality. See, for generations we perpetrated psychology. Divide and conquer each other, really lynch policy. You cannot build each other up, how will you build economy?
What's good, everybody? If you were just tuning in, you're here with your girl Ellen Roxanne on my show Talk That Talk. That airs every Fridays at 12 p.m. here on GBKM FM, you guys. Make sure you guys give us a follow on Instagram at GBKM FM, and also follow my page as well at Talk That Talk Media, so that you guys can send me business inquiries or just keep updated with the show, you guys. As you guys know, I'm here with my guest Tavia, who owns an anesthetic.
So in terms of sanitizing, I was only I was using hospital grade products anyway, so that never changed in terms of my cleaning. But now I don't accept walk-in clients anymore. My clients, they're not allowed to bring guests to your appointment. You have to sanitize upon entry, put on booties, you have to wear a mask in the waiting room. And what else? And also you have to do a pre-COVID screening 24 hours prior to your appointment, just to ensure that, you know, you're all good. We are not playing with Corona over here.
No games, don't play no games. Now, I know the ambiance inside of your clinic is so cute.
Yes.
It's definitely Instagram worthy.
Yes. I have a whole Instagram selfie station in my clinic.
So what kind of inspired the design for inside of your clinic?
So I definitely wanted to put little pieces of me in there and my personality, you know, like we have like the LED signs, we have like the cool wallpaper, we have the leather couch. I definitely wanted it to be modern, retro, kind of a nice vibe. Where you can go, take your selfies after you get your service done or whatever. I definitely wanted it to be an Instagrammable moment because, obviously that creates more attention,
you.
right,
100%.
for your brand.
100%.
And also I wanted it to be very clean as well. Like I didn't want it to be too cluttered.
Yeah.
So that's why we chose like very light colors and very like, you know, minimal decorations and stuff like that. But it all came together like so perfectly.
Yes.
I literally wouldn't want it any other way.
Oh, that's awesome. And I know you've also had some pretty known clients as well. What was that like, and who have you had?
So in terms of influencers, I've had Skits come in for a facial. Skits and Frocasso have come in.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was pretty good. I've also had somebody from Cityline come in as well to get some lash extensions, so that was pretty cool. I always love meeting like, you know, new people, networking, and like, you know, creating those relationships. Like I said, it's in my business name, Xenia, like, you know. I love it. I love meeting new people. I love having those conversations with them. I love getting to know them. And I feel like people always like open up to me, like when they're getting a service done, they'll be telling me anything, and I love it. I love it. They just be telling me everything.
So have you ever experienced any kind of like bad experiences yet with any customers at all, or
No, I think honestly, like your customers will treat you how you treat them in a sense, right? Like if I approach you and I'm very welcoming and I'm very nice and, you know, you're gonna give me that same energy back. And so I think it's very important to just put good energy out there. Once you put good energy out there, people like, you know, they will attract to you, and they'll be able to feel your spirit, and they know you're good. So I haven't had any. Luckily, I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed.
Thank God, thank God. So who have you not had at your clinic yet that you would kind of like to stop by and get some?
Oh, that's a good question. My baby Drake.
I know, for real though.
I'm kidding.
Drake, where you at?
Yeah, Drake, stop by, get a facial.
For real.
I don't know. I think I definitely love having the YouTubers in because they come and they vlog their experience, and, you know, they put it up on their channel, which I love. I'm all for it. So definitely if you're a YouTuber out there and, you know, you're looking to come get a facial, body contouring, laser, injectables, anything, and you want to, you know, come vlog your experience, I definitely am okay with that, and I love that. Come through.
Is there any business owners out there that you would say maybe inspire you a little bit, that you kind of take notes from it all?
Yeah, my mom. From the jump, my mom. Literally, she's the blueprint. Like, that's it. Like, I've had such an amazing woman to look up to. So, like, I really couldn't think of anybody better, honestly.
For sure.
Yeah.
Now, I know you said that you wanted to open up your own, like, cosmetic line and all that stuff. What do you kind of want to put into it that maybe would kind of differ you from other cosmetic lines? So I don't want to do, like, in terms of, like, cosmetics, like, I don't want to do, like, makeup a lot. I'm looking more so to do, like, aftercare for the services that I do offer, right? So I think that's what would set me apart. Is because, like, you're already coming in for a service, and I tell you, like, this is the aftercare to ensure best results, right? So I think that's what sets me apart. Just, like, you know, I know my technology, I know what I'm using, and I know what's best afterwards in terms of aftercare. For sure, for sure. What advice would you give out there to any, you know, especially young Black women or young Black people out there that want to start their own business and kind of feel like it's hard? Don't hesitate. Do not hesitate. I feel like, and definitely I suffered with this as well. Like, I'm a perfectionist, and I want everything to be done, like, perfectly before I even put anything out into the world. But then I kind of also, like, looked back, and I'm like, maybe that might be, like, a little bit of fear as well, right? Because, like, it's just, it's scary to put yourself out there and to be like, you know, this is my business, this is what I do, this is what I love, you know. Everyone's like, you know, has a fear of rejection or a fear that, you know, it won't do well or something like that. But honestly, once you start somewhere, that doesn't mean that you can't, like, improve it tomorrow. Like, you put something out today, you have tomorrow and every single day after that to make it the best possible thing. But at least you put yourself out there. So my advice would be to just start. Just start and don't hesitate. If you are looking for a sign, this is it. Start. This is it. Okay, Tavia said start. So I said start. You better. Start too. For sure. No, yeah, I definitely agree. I feel like, you know, especially being Black in today's society, I feel like, you know, it can be a little bit more tough for us to, you know, be on the come up or do good things for ourselves. But 100%, I feel like you definitely just have to go put yourself out there. Put yourself out there. Put that work in to get to where you want to be. For sure. Don't be afraid. Honestly, like,
everyone's out here just chasing their dreams realistically.
Literally.
So I mean, you have nothing to lose. Like,
Yeah,
just try.
for
Just
sure.
try.
How do you feel like being a young Black woman and starting up your own business? Do you feel like it was maybe harder for you being Black at all? Do you feel like you've got any discrimination at all?
I feel like, you know, there's always that little, you know,
Yeah.
like there's always that possibility.
Yeah.
But I tried not to like let that set me back in
Yeah.
any way, shape, or form. Like
Yeah.
honestly, even if that was happening, I wasn't seeing it because it wasn't gonna stop me anyways.
No,
So
yeah.
I don't pay attention to it.
No.
That it was gonna happen anyways.
It was gonna
Okay.
happen regardless,
It was gonna
okay?
happen regardless.
No, for sure. Where do you want to see like yourself or like your business in like the next few years?
In the next few years, I would actually, like I said, I would like to open up a few more locations.
Yeah.
And I would actually like to have like numerous employees working for me.
Yeah.
Instead of like, because like I said, it's me in there right now doing all of the work. So I
Yeah.
would love to have people working for me and to just be able to like oversee all of my locations, make sure everything's running smoothly.
Yeah.
So that is definitely the goal
Okay,
in
for
the next
sure.
few years. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. What would you say a day in the life of Tavia is like now that you're
Oh
a business
God,
owner?
oh God, there is no just a set day.
No?
Like every day it's something new. Like I
Yeah.
swear to you, every single day
Yeah.
I'm doing something new. But I usually like, my mom kind of taught me this too.
Yeah.
You allocate a certain amount of time, like whether it be at the beginning of the day or at the
Yeah.
end of the day. Like let's say I have a day off.
Yeah.
So from 9 to 12, 3 hours, I'm making sure that I'm doing something specifically for my business,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then like the rest of the day I can do whatever. But even though like I probably still will be doing
Yeah.
stuff for my business, at least I know like I have a set time from 9 to 12. Nobody can bother me.
Yeah.
Like from that time. This is me
Tavia
focusing
time, yeah.
and it's Xenia time.
Yes. Okay.
Xenia time.
That's really good. That's
Yes.
really good. Do you feel like starting your own business at this age has kind of maybe helped you grow as a person or
Yes,
mature?
yes,
Yeah?
100%. I think like it helped me like with interacting with people, like my conversations with people just flow so naturally. Like I'm able to just converse, I'm able to just be myself.
Yeah.
It definitely helped my confidence, you know, meeting like a bunch of new people and just like, you know, having them gravitate towards me as much as they do. Like it
Yeah.
really helped me grow a lot as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, it helped me see like that there's way more important things in life. Like
For sure.
honestly, like just focus on your business, get yourself together, and that's it. Like
For sure.
it really makes you realize how minimal other things are,
Yeah,
right?
I would
So
agree, yeah,
100%, it definitely helped me grow.
Aw, that's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed today's interview. Be sure to check out Tavia's clinic, you guys, and definitely give her a follow and hit up her clinic. Shout out yourself again one more time. For them,
Yes, so we are Xenia Aesthetics and Cosmetic Clinic. We are located at 269 Kleinberg Summit Way in Vaughan. Our Instagram account is at Xenia Aesthetics, and our website is xeniaaesthetics.com.
Awesome. Also, guys, be sure to give me a follow on Instagram as well at Talk That Talk Media for all your journalism inquiries, you guys. Also, be sure to follow GBKMFM as well on Instagram, you guys. And check out our new website that launched just about 2 weeks ago, you guys, where you guys can now watch our episodes live from the website. So make sure you guys give us a check out on www.gbkm.fm or gbkm.tv, you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Be sure to tune in every Fridays at 12 p.m. to watch your girl Ellen Roxon on my show Talk That Talk. And thank you guys so much for watching and keep on rocking.
Entertaining, engaging, and thoughtful weekly show? Or are you a business person or entrepreneur interested in building a brand for yourself? Can you connect with an audience and have strong social media skills? If so, the GBCam Network would love to invite you to join our team. We're looking for driven, genuine folks who are willing to work hard as an independent broadcaster. If this sounds like you, come join our team. For more information, email your resume to career@gbkm.fm. That is career, CAREER, @gbkm.fm. It's time to turn your passion into a career.